Hi, Cancer. Samantha from Soul Pathways, and I'm here to give you your general monthly read for May, okay? This is going to be a quick read, just covering the highlights for the month of May for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Cancer. Cross watchers are welcome, and as always, if you want a personal reading, that information is below. This deck has been cleansed, cleared, and already meditated on. Let's go ahead and jump in just so we can get the most out of this reading, shall we? What's going on for Cancer for the month of May? What's the highlights? What are the highlights for Cancer for the month of May? Okay. Yeah. They are all in. There's 6. Okay. Okay. Well, some of you have been having, remember, this is collective, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm tapping into the first message that some of you have been struggling with financial problems, either recently, in the past, or currently, or will be in the future. You're having fears about making ends meet here with the 8 of Swords. And then some of you, it could be paying bills. I just heard somebody is struggling to pay their mortgage. This is serious fears, feeling like you don't have a way out of a situation. I need you to understand something new is coming in, okay, Cancer? These problems aren't forever, okay? Divine wants you to understand that. With the prosperity card coming in, and some of you have known about this, some of you didn't know about this. Just take whatever resonates. This is either money coming in, this could be your income tax for some I'm hearing. For others of you, this is something else, a loan, some other applied money, maybe a gift of money. This could even be a job you applied for coming through. Something sold that actually finally sold and you're getting the money for it. Some finances are finally pulling through. The other thing I'm getting are partnerships, new business partners, business startups. This is something you've been waiting for. It was a decision you had to make. You had to walk away from something to get to here. And I feel like whatever it is here. And for some of you, totally off subject, this is marriage. Marriage of a new partnership in business or romance. So take from that what resonates, okay? Some of you, you just met or have recently within the last 6 to 8 months. You've met, even 4 months I'm told, met the love of your life and you're marrying this person. Yeah, and this is long term. I mean, this could even be lifelong for the rest of your life. Look at the roots. I mean, that's beautiful. Congratulations if that message resonates. For business partnership too, this is going to be very prosperous, lucrative. Look at all that fruit. Whatever, I'm told even 6 months out from today's reading, this message is going to resonate. You know, I almost feel like I could make this a timeless. Oh, well, that could be why. Because it's destined. This is a fated, with the Wheel of Fortune popping out here, this is destined. Okay, so that all of this was destined to happen. You were waiting and waiting and waiting for this to come along. Okay, and so it did. But, oh, and I said that earlier, you had to give up something. You had to give up something, okay? You had to release something from the past to even get to this point. For some of you, this is, you know, regarding love, some sort of, or some other type of relationship. It's around relationships. I see two hands, two sets of hands. So, definitely. But I see a guy or a girl here walking away. And I do feel like that could be taken as walking away from somebody. But I could also take this as a guy or girl waiting for the other person to show up. So you could be the person doing the waiting, or the person having making another person wait. Either way, it was destined and fated. I'm told to remind you, Cancer, whatever is meant for you can't pass you by. So relax with all that jazz about timing. Though, I can say this. If you are, I'm told to clarify that. If you are meant to have a love in this lifetime that's powerful and lifelong, let's say, as a divine love, and there's a specific somebody and they wind up with somebody else, divine will just give you another divine union and to fill that in with. That will be equally as good, if not better. So I certainly wouldn't stress overly. And I know that's hard, you know, because I've heard that message myself before, and I happen to be on the divine journey myself in that department, and I get it. It's like, I found myself saying, how can you say that? This is a person, you know, that I know and I've built things with, and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, there's, I guess, divine saying, don't worry, because you're not going to be left behind with regards to anything, okay? In fact, at the bottom of the deck is the Star card, which is a wish granted. So a wish is going to be granted. And I just thought that, I thought it was a Sun card. And right behind it's the Sun card. So, you're going to get healing, a wish granted. That will bring happiness and clarity to your life, and a new start with that 19, which is a 1. And it will spring you forward materially with that 6 of Pentacles, and bring changes in with that 5. And, you know, I've got the 6 of Wands sticking out here too. So, this is a victory card. Oh, and now I got the 3 of Cups, so reason to celebrate. So, you know, I do feel like you're going to have reason to celebrate. You're going to have some truths revealed. You're either revealing them or receiving them. With that hand open there, I really feel like, and there's a person in there. You see the person? These cards are so telling. It's like she's coming out of the palm of your hands. It's like ridiculous. The clarity is just, it's like, no. Right, come on. But, you know, I just heard you are my sunshine. If that resonates, take it. A lot of green here, so your heart's involved, heart chakra. This is something you want, something you've been hoping for, something you've been, I just heard, needing, and pleading for. Yeah, all the chakra cards are showing up as I'm pulling through the deck, so make sure you're meditating and working on your chakras to keep them aligned at this time. Yeah. Moon with the shadows pulling out. So get yourself in line, Cancer, spiritually. I for this collective, for this message, I feel like you're still in the middle of healing. I feel like your chakras are out of balance. Some, I'm seeing some turning this way, some turning this way, and they all should be turning the same direction. They're like, they circulate. So, like little galaxies. And if you got some going this way, and some going this way, and some going fast, and some going slow, that means they're kind of messed up. And quite frankly, you need a little, you need to be rebooted. You need to heal it and get it going. And that might take a little spiritual strength with that Nine of Wands there, but you can do it. Look at, you're being helped. You don't know it, but you are. Look at, you're not lifting that up. There ain't no damn way. Something else is. And I just heard, will continue to. You're not alone. Never have been and won't be from here on out. Keeping this card out. Okay. So, yeah, I'm literally I just saw the throat chakra, the crown chakra, and the heart chakra. We had the root chakra earlier. Solar plexus pulled through. So, if not, all these chakra cards are just telling me that you just need, it's because you've got some discontentment, some boredom, some challenges, some temptation. But at the end of the day, this is where you're heading. Ace of Wands. No, Ace of Swords, excuse me. And you're going to get to speak your truth if you're not already. Because that's Archangel Michael's sword. And when you touch it, you're only going to speak the truth. So, and right behind it, popped out was stand your ground. So for some of you in this collective, you're standing your ground by speaking your truth for a fresh start, and you're not having it any other way. Ooh-rah. That's what I'm talking about. Fulfillment of wishes comes in with the Nine of Cups. And follow that by the Magician. You're the Magician. Cancer. Thank God, thank God. That's very awesome. So it looks like you're heading in the right direction. Little ebb and flow, but you're pushing through. And you've got a beautiful May coming in. It's here. What am I saying, coming in? You've got a beautiful May that's here for you. Okay? Your finances are improving. Looks like some of you are working on a relationship. Some of you are coming into a relationship. Some of you are finding your voice. Some of you found your voice. Some of you are getting out of a trap of fear. Some of you are being rejuvenated spiritually. Some of you are healing your heart chakra. Some of you are healing all your chakras. Some of you are aligning yourself. You're doing a lot. And at the end of the day, you're making it. Success, man. And that's what it's all about. That's your reading. That's your mini overview for the month of May, okay? I hope you got something from it. And come back around. I'll be doing love readings soon, okay? Until that time, you take care. Stay blessed and know that you're loved. Bye, Cancer.